How does an organization, the WNBA, that was founded because women needed their own league because they couldn't compete against men, now contemplating allowing men to play in the league to compete against women? Right. They're literally debating what the W in WNBA actually stands for. And one of the top voices in the WNBA, the league commissioner, says, oh, it's a complicated issue, writing in a memo. So she actually wrote this down. We recognize that this is a complex and nuanced topic, and we will continue to have important conversations with all of you and the Players Association within the weeks and months ahead. It's not complicated, but the league had one of its owners ejected and fined because she was harassing young children who were supporting one of only two people that matter in that league because she was like, hey, I don't want to play against men.
It's disappointing, though, too, because she's also a woman, and she just kind of cussed out two 16-year-olds that were just trying to have fun. We weren't trying to be political. We were just trying to support Sophie. But
the only reason they're making it complicated and wanting to have a larger conversation, as they're saying, is because now former NBA players, Enes Kanter and Royce White, have declared that they're women and they'll just be in the draft next year, which, by the way, it's hilarious, okay? Now, the WNBA rules only say, as you can see right here, you have to be a woman. And the left has declared that gender is whatever you feel you are.
Can you define a woman?
I just did. When they tell me they're a woman, then they're a woman.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
A woman is a person who says she is.
So here we are. This is the ultimate culmination. We've seen men absolutely dominate women's sports because the definition, the actual definition, is chromosomal and hormonal. That's literally the definition between a man and a woman. How much more evidence do we need to show that it's not going to be fair ever? Leah Thomas broke every norm. He broke records in women's swimming after not even being in like the top 400 or 500 in men's college swimming. Here, you want to know what the gender gap is? Look at that right there. That's the gender gap. That's the difference between biological men and females, about 50% off the starting block, give or take. CeCe Tefler, track and field, USA, competed on the men's team at Franklin Pierce University, was unimpressive, I guess the word would be. After transitioning, he won the 2019 NCAA Division II National Championship. Laurel Hubbard, weightlifting, this piece right here, competed as a male earlier in his career, transgenderized, and pow, woman. Won multiple championships, World Masters game title, silver medal at the 2017 World Championship. Fallon Fox, MMA fighter, transitioned after fathering a child as a male, then proceeded to break a woman's face. And the left celebrated this like it was some sort of great social victory. This is what happened in volleyball, too, by the way. Veronica Ivy, cycling, transitioned, won World Masters track cycling championships after that. These are all mediocre men that went on to completely dominate women's sports. And if the left still thinks gender is just like some fluid construct and not a hard biological difference, where are all the women who transitioned to men winning things? No? Think about the progression of what's going on here. In the 60s and 70s, women, feminists, and female athletes, they fought hard for women's sports because they needed their own space. They passed a bunch of laws and initiatives, including Title IX, giving women their own sports, their own leagues and spaces, only for the same exact liberal movement to now be protesting that those women's sports leagues are not inclusive enough for men pretending to be women. This is the social justice monster just eating itself.
The truth is trans women are women, and so if they would like to play women's sports, then that would be something that they should do as women.
And when she was asked who decides who a woman is, that was her face for like a solid 6 seconds in the video. She didn't want to answer that. I mean, there it is. Who gets to define what a woman was? These people originally did. This is the problem with the land of make-believe. When your fantasy rules contradict what your intention was because the entire thing is ridiculous, it all sucks.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.